Hey guys, did you know that the Boruto manga predicted the novel coronavirus back in December 2019?
NANI?!
Well, it's not gonna be a conspiracy video, but it seems strange to me, so I just mentioned it. Naruto vs Ishiki, 20th November 2020. The fight that's going to crash all the manga streaming sites just because of one question: will Naruto die? Well, today we will look at some of the possible outcomes of the battle. Some are my own theories, some I found on the internet, and some are just fusions. Yeah, fusions. So this video will be divided into two parts. The first part that's gonna be called the negative part, where the good guys will be hard on luck. And the other part will be the positive part that's gonna give us some hope that Naruto and Sasuke will not disappoint their fans amid the doomed era of this sinister year. So the theories that conclude the negative outcomes of the battle all conclude in one of the good guys dying. Naruto knew he was about to die anyway, so he asked Kurama for some last resort plan, and luckily Kurama had one, but apparently it will also end up in Naruto's death. The first theory says that Naruto will die due to the overload of chakra in his body. Kurama plans to compress all of his chakra and give it to Naruto all at once, which will instantly ramp up all his abilities to a whole new level. This new mode of Naruto might give him some advantage against Ishiki, but there is also a possibility that Naruto will get killed in action. Let's get logical here. We know Ishiki somehow gave his karma to Kawaki regardless of the outcome of this fight, and Ishiki is also running low in time, so maybe he just killed off Naruto and went straight to Konoha. But wait, there is also a positive side of the same theory that we will discuss later in the video. Some people even believe Sasuke will use Rinne Rebirth to bring Naruto back, but there are a few loopholes in this theory as well. Like, we don't know exactly if Sasuke can use the Rinne Rebirth, and using it might also lead to Sasuke's own death. Also, Sasuke using Rinne Rebirth to bring Naruto back is completely useless if Naruto has lost all his Biju powers after the new transformation. So in my opinion, this theory doesn't make any sense. There are also theories which suggest Kurama learned the Fuinjutsu art from Minato, and by transferring his powers to Naruto, they will try to seal Ishiki, which could also lead to Naruto's death. But even if they try something like this, we know it's gonna be a failed attempt cause Ishiki will somehow succeed in his plan. Now the worst thing which can happen here is that maybe the writers of Boruto will end the legacy of both Naruto and Sasuke here in order to give more limelight to Boruto and make the rest of the series focus on him and his adventures against the evil Lord Sasuke. I personally believe that Momoshiki will take Boruto's side against Ishiki just because he doesn't want to be a sacrifice to Ten Tails. Like, come on, he was higher in rank than Kinshiki, why would he want to be the sacrifice? Who knows, maybe we will get to see the adventures of Boruto and Momoshiki after Ishiki succeeds in his plan. Okay, so now let's theorize the positive outcomes of the battle. Kawaki's statement from episode 1 clearly suggests he either sent Naruto to some other dimension or the afterlife. I think Naruto's new form will be so powerful that Ishiki will be forced to use the time freeze technique against him. The same technique Urashiki used to freeze the time of Tonari of Sasuke for 1000 years on Moon. Maybe this is some special ability that can only be used by high rank or Sasukes, and Ishiki will likely use it as a last resort against Naruto. Now the fate of Sasuke remains a mystery here. Maybe Ishiki will ignore Sasuke and head straight towards Kawaki after the tremendous fight with Naruto. It makes sense since Ishiki doesn't have much time left and the battle will most likely leave him exhausted. Hence, this theory assures the safety of Naruto and Sasuke. I don't think the writers will take any dead turns with the story that will disappoint the fans. If they want the series to go ahead, they better not kill the OGs. That's all for this video guys, see you in the next one.